What up, people? We here. I'm live. I'm not sure if anyone's on the stream yet. Totally cool. If someone is in here, welcome. Today we're gonna be playing Streets of Rage Remake, one of my favorite beat 'em ups of all time, honestly. And we are going to try to do this on Mania. Now, no promises that I'm actually gonna do this on my first go. Usually I can do this pretty well, but we'll see if that actually happens today. All right, let's just get to it. Before I get started, if you don't know what the heck this is, this thing is called Streets of Rage Remake. It's basically a fan game that came out in 2011, and technically it got shut down by Sega like as soon as it got released, and I think they worked on it for like about 8 years before they got told that they couldn't do anything on it anymore. And that must have really sucked, but once it's on the internet, it's always on the internet. Can't escape people just downloading it after it's been there. And after all this time, people are still love this game. Streets of Rage 4 has already been out, love that game. But there's something about Streets of Rage Remake in the way that it essentially takes everything I loved about Streets of Rage 2, Streets of Rage 3, and Streets of Rage 1 and kind of combines it all together into one great little package. So there are, I think, like over 100 levels in this game, something like that. And it's a combination of all the levels from Streets of Rage 1 through 3. Today I'm just going to be running a straight Streets of Rage 2 run. And, ooh, someone is here. Welcome to the stream. Am I coming out okay? Voice coming out good? Yo, how you gonna say that? Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. This is gonna be, once again, one quick run of the Mania mode on Streets of Rage Remake. Hopefully I can do it. I'm gonna make this kind of easy on myself and use Shiva, because Shiva has ridiculous range and I don't have to worry about trying super hard. I mean, hopefully I'll be able to keep up with everything while I'm playing. And I got the chat like right under my watchful eye, so yeah, this is man, stage 1-1. I'm just gonna start. This is where I start gushing over the game. This is just where I start talking about how much I love this game, and I think it's appropriate to say how much I love this game, seeing as it's Valentine's Day, and I want to share what I love with all you lovely people. This whole run that we're going to be doing is basically a run through of Streets of Rage 2 for the Sega Genesis, but kind of updated. You know, obviously you wouldn't be playing as this character, you wouldn't be able to run in Streets of Rage 2. It's basically playing through a remixed version of Streets of Rage 2 with an amazing soundtrack done by Yuzo Koshiro, and oh man, I always forget the second guy's name. I feel so bad. He's actually a boss. The second producer is actually a boss in Streets of Rage 4. I think he goes by DJ Kawashi. And I swear after the stream is over, I'm gonna look up his name because that guy's amazing. It's okay. Trust me, he gets a lot of love. The stage, this stage in particular, everyone uses this song called "Go Straight." It's a very famous Streets of Rage song. I'm sure you must have heard it somewhere. And there are so many great songs in this game. The songs are so good that I learned how to make music because of all these soundtracks. I bought this soundtrack on vinyl, and I went to my first MagFest specifically to go see Yuzo Koshiro spin these tunes live in front of all my other awesome Streets of Rage nerds. That's one of my favorite MagFests just for that. And I actually got my copy of Streets of Rage 2 signed by Yuzo Koshiro, so that was really cool too. Really awesome guy, super chill, loves his community, good times. So if things go well, while I'm going through this, I purposely picked a game I'm pretty familiar with so I can semi-go on autopilot. I can be pretty talkative during this first section here in stage 1, even though I'm getting stabbed left and right. Believe it or not, I'm still doing great. If I can manage to not lose any lives leading up to, I think, stage 5 or 6, I should be able to beat this without even using a continue. Now, no promises. No promises I'm actually gonna be able to pull that off, because this game gets real cheap real quick. It has no mercy. Got Jack over here trying to punch me. Luckily I got a knife over here. You know, Streets of Rage 2 holds a special place in my heart for multiple reasons. First of all, it was the second game I ever had that I ever owned on my Sega Genesis. I had like a ColecoVision first, then I had a Nintendo, a NES, and then right before I moved over to the state that I'm in right now, my parents got me a Sega Genesis, and they got it with Sonic the Hedgehog 1, and they bought this game from Blockbuster. And oh God, this game set a standard for like all action and beat 'em ups since then. I know Final Fight is what this game is technically pretty much, you know, competing against at the time. Final Fight set a standard for beat 'em ups at the time, but unfortunately for Final Fight, when they released the home port of that arcade game, which by the way, the arcade game for Final Fight's amazing. I mean, huge, beautiful sprites, amazing gameplay, another classic beat 'em up. But when they released it on the Super Nintendo, it was missing a lot of key features. It was missing a whole character. You couldn't play co-op, and actually those were the main things that were missing from that game. They actually, Capcom did a pretty commendable job bringing that game to the Super Nintendo, but Sega saw those key features, you know, the couch co-op, and they pretty much were like, okay, well, if Capcom isn't going to put co-op in their game, we will. And they did it with Streets of Rage 1, really successful game, and it wasn't made by the same exact team that did Streets of Rage 2, this one. That one was handed off to a team called Ancient, which is a team led by Yuzo Koshiro, the producer of all these songs you're hearing in the background, and his sister, I believe. I think his sister was like the lead programmer or something. And the rest of the team kind of really went all out to try to outdo Streets of Rage 1. And I think they succeeded. They really expanded the gameplay, they polished it up, and a lot of the game is inspired by Street Fighter 2. I think I was watching some documentary on YouTube, and I saw that the team had oh yeah, I'm about to get into history time. The team had a Street Fighter 2 cabinet in the office, and it started getting, it got kind of bad from what I understood. It got to the point where the manager were like, yo, I think the developers are playing too much Street Fighter 2 and they're not developing enough. But I think all those influences really paid off. This game is a lot deeper than you think. There's a lot of elements of Street Fighter 2 in here. Like, for example, if the enemies ever try to grab you, you can actually tech. You can tech throws in this game. Like right now, I hold up C and look at that. It didn't take any damage. That's such a cool little thing that they added there that most beat 'em ups don't do. They also, in Streets of Rage 3, they added the command special attacks. So they're kind of like the typical fireball motions and like a special button. And yeah, there's a lot of deep little things about Streets of Rage 2 that people don't really get. But you know, that's okay. You don't have to understand everything to have fun with this game. You can just go in, press buttons, you know, do your thing, smack some barbons. And oh God, I love this boss theme. This boss theme is called Never Return Alive. and it's so hype. And come on, you doesn't that make you just want to punch somebody in the 90s? In the 90s specifically? This is 90s as hell. God, never return alive. Great. Alright, so far so good. I think I'll be able to take down Barbon here without getting killed. Alright, good. No lives lost yet. This is a good run so far. I'm sloppy because I'm talking, but it's fine. I got 3 stars. I'm level 7. And hey look, you got your egg sandwich, but I ain't getting bodied yet. This is a good time for me to take a break. Look at this plot, because I don't think I've ever looked at the plot in this game. Not even a once. Oh yeah, Mr. X. Mr. X is a douche. You know, you thought he would have learned his lesson in Streets of Rage 1, but no, he's back here causing all sorts of trouble. Alright, stage 2, the bridge. Another thing you're gonna notice about Streets of Rage is, oh my god, there's a lot of different locations, so it's kind of hard to get bored of the levels just because we're gonna be going all sorts of places, and it's great. Love it. Music is also quite good. These remixes that people made, I think they did their best. He does not make a cameo in Resident Evil 2. Different Mr. X. Equally badass. Actually, more badass. Mr. X is scary in Resident Evil 2. What was I gonna say? So this soundtrack, that they did their best to kind of keep the spirit of the original songs, and they did a great job. Unfortunately, one of the producers for these remixes, I think, passed away recently. I think it's he goes by BGM 1403. He'll show up in the credits, so I can double check that. But it is unfortunate that he passed away leading up to this. Yeah, literally rip. Oh, speaking of this, anyone that's ever seen Streets of Rage Remake, this I had mentioned earlier that this came out in 2011, and that game did not have widescreen support, and you'll see that this is. I don't know how they did it. They escaped the watchful eye of Sega. The creators released a patch to this game back in November that rebalanced the game, added extra soundtracks, gave some of the characters new moves, added even more levels. They went all out, and that was quite a nice surprise. I literally found it just because I was in the mood to play this game and I had to go re-download it. So very good look to whoever updated this game, and Sega still hasn't done anything. I think they're cool with fan games now after how successful Sonic Mania was. So I don't think we have to worry about that type of situation happening again, where they just Ace Attorney hold it on anyone that tries to make fan games anymore. Alright, we're here in the truck. Oh, we're here in the truck. We're here in the truck with these really masculine bikers. I mean, if you see these... Wait, look at these guys. These guys are so punk. Like, if you see these guys in the Mad Max movie, I'd be hyped. Oh god, I'm getting drop kicked left and right. Got an apple. I'm getting socked in the face. See, that's a good hit sound. You heard that sound effect? That's good. That's good sound design right there. You feel every hit. Oh, this weird cutscene. This is something that the fans added in. I don't know what's up with this trucker, but he's there. Oh, I just realized that they. I play this game a lot, and I never realized that they have the titles of the songs when you first open up a level. That's a nice little touch. Oh yeah, that box is heavy. That lands on your toesies, you're gonna feel it. Oh man, my toes. You know, now that we're on this bridge, this is giving me flashbacks to Turtles in Time. I might have to set up some kind of stream in the future to play Turtles in Time with a couple friends. That would be great. Anyone interested in playing Turtles in Time on stream, hit me up. I love that game. That's probably my like second favorite beat 'em up of all time. And that's another one that I can beat on the hardest difficulty with 1 credit. If I play with friends though, don't worry. We don't need to do all that. We don't need to go extra try hard and get all sweaty like that. You can just have a nice casual Ninja Turtle run. Oh god. What? Yo, that guy just backhanded me? I don't remember him being able to do that. Oh, okay. They're staggering now. Look at the tactics. That guy went around back. Okay, let me talk about enemy AI. So all that, if you play a beat 'em up long enough, if it's a well-made beat 'em up, you'll notice that each enemy has their own lines that they like to take. So these surgers are usually the most, they're the easiest to follow. They'll just go right towards you. But there's other enemies called Donovans, these guys with the sunglasses. Those guys also try to run up to you, but what makes them a threat is that you cannot jump in on them. If you try to jump in on them, they will anti-air you, which literally they'll just swat you out of the sky. If you get them at full range, they won't be able to smack the crap out of you. But I do not recommend jumping in on them at any given time. Oh god. Oh god. So in Mania mode, a way to make this as hard as they possibly could, they just start throwing multiples of enemies at you. So usually you only fight one of these jet guys, but they're making me kind of just deal with 2 of them at this moment. But I think we're gonna be okay. Oh god. Oh yeah, the bosses, they don't play around. Jet lives up to his name. And I definitely don't want him to get anywhere near me because he has this one move where he grabs you and oh god, Izuna drops you and okay, the next hit's gonna kill me, so hopefully I can do this without dying. Oh shit. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Alright, first life lost. Damn. Alright. Someone wants to start a counter of the times that I choked. That's choke number 1. No, we ain't resetting. If I can't beat this on 1 continue, that sucks, but I will definitely at least beat the game. Probably. Alright, so it looks like this plot, what are they doing here? They're just trying to set it up because we're going to the amusement park. We're going to Disney World. Is everyone excited to go to Disney World? Because we definitely can't go during this pandemic times. No Super Mario World, no Disney World, no Universal Studios, but it's okay. We have Streets of Rage to take us on a little journey over here. Oh man. Alright, Disney World. I think it's genius to make a level a theme park in almost any game that will allow you to have this type of setting, because then you can just kind of put random worlds into the game, right? And if this is your first time watching a Streets of Rage playthrough, I'm not going to spoil where this and all the places we're going to end up in soon, but it's a journey. But leading up right here, I think this is supposed to be kind of like a version of the leading up to like the electric parade or whatever in Disney World or what. Oh, okay. I don't know if you noticed that, but that Donovan had exclamation mark over his head. They added the ability for enemies to actually pick up items in the remake. Oh shit. Okay, save the animals or kill them. I have a choice here. Oh god, I'm gonna try to save these kangaroos because I'm pretty sure that's what people want me to do. Oh god. All right, I'm gonna try to save them. Oh man, if I lose life here, it's gonna suck. Oh no! Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Bruce, no! No, Bruce! Oh, look at my life! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, come on, come on! I can do this. Oh no! Back throw. Yes, I did it. Okay, and they reward me with money. If you didn't know that, kangaroos always have gold bars on them. They're very lucrative. Alright. succeeded, and now I have to survive long enough to get some food. I need some trash apples, some trash meat, anything. Look at all these arcade games. Oh, I know, right? This, I'm gonna tell you right now. I actually went to the arcade in Disney World. It is not as cool as this. Oh, it is not as cool as this. It's kind of disappointing. Still fun though. I still had a good time. MacFest though, MacFest has the best arcade. If you've never been to MacFest, that arcade is godlike. So much to play and do. All right. So here we are. We're heading on to the Pirates theme park. You know, Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, you're in Disney World. You got to hit that place up. Got to see the show. Oh god. Oh man, I was rambling so much. I forgot I was talking about enemy AI. So I already talked about 2 of them. You'll notice these guys called signals. They have 2 main attacks that they go by. The Funko. Yo, nah man, Funko Land has the best Street Fighter competition. You remember that one time we hooked up the Sega Saturn over at GameStop? Anyway, I'm gonna go back to those guys with the mohawks. They have 2 attacks. They either slide or they throw you. That's kind of their whole thing. The throws aren't so bad because if you know how to tech, they can't really hurt you. Oh god, but if they slide, there's not much you can do about it other than Mega Crash, which is this attack, or jump. About it. You have 2 choices. Oh, we gotta stab some food. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm alive? I'm not gonna be alive for long. And then bam. Ooh, give me that. Give me that. Of course that's not food. Alright, I'll just make do with this. Alright, so this is where the remake starts kicking in. If you played a lot of Streets of Rage 2, you'll notice these enemies are not in there. These are actually enemies from Streets of Rage 3. So they're gonna start kind of trying to mix things up here. Keep me on my toes. I'm not as well versed in Streets of Rage 3, so I know that these enemies can block, and that's pretty much their main distinction. That's about it. That's all I know about this enemy. We're getting closer and closer. Look at all that. Look at all those barrels of ale in the background. I want to party with those pirates. So want to party with those pirates. You know, the grasp, the evil reach of Mr. X is so vast that it has infected Disney World. Ooh, money. So you can't go anywhere without having to run into these goons. Oh jeez. What? How is that fair? Why am I asking for fair when I'm playing Mania mode on this? There you go. Okay. Still pretty good. I'm about to get a free life coming up. Thank goodness. First I get this apple. And there's my life. And now we fight ninjas on a pirate ship, because why not? You thought there were gonna be pirates on the pirate ship? You're hilarious. No. No. There's ninjas. There's ninjas with sweet katanas doing spin moves. That's what's on the pirate ship. Yep. Just slice away. Oh, they're throwing ninja stars. Or if we want to go full weeb, shurikens. Give me them sunglasses. The deeper that I'm going to go into Streets of Rage, the less I'm going to be able to tell coherent stories. It's just going to be me reacting to whatever's on screen. Because this is going to start getting pretty hard pretty quick. Oh yeah, the Kagebushins. No sexy no jutsus here, unfortunately. Alright, so we're done with the pirate theme park. We're done. I don't know if you can guess where we're going next. Does that place? Would you want to go to that place at Disney World where that opening over there, that entrance? I'd go there. Oh gosh! Look at this. Oh, I just got my life, and I'm pretty sure I'm about to lose it. Oh. Oh my god. So these weird guys that are juggling fire are actually from Streets of Rage 1. So they're just really kind of trying to screw me at this point. Aww. Aww. Oop. Alright, get up. Right up. Freaking Beano. God damn you, Beano. Always laughing in my face. There you go. This guy's alive? What's his name? Butt Farah? Nah, that can't be right. Booty Farah? Is that Booty Farah? Alright, Booty Farah. Alright. This song, Alien Power. This whole level is so sick. Look at this. Look at this literal Aliens ripoff. Just bust that open and have chicken right there. No face huggers, just chicken. And they slightly remixed this song for this update. I love this version of this remix. So good. Almost as good as Wall Chicken. I think Wall Chicken might be more nutritious though. It really soaks in the brick. Look at the background for this level. Look, so good. So good. If this is a real like Aliens attraction, I would totally go to this thing. Ooh. Okay, you hear that sound looming in the background? That yeah, there's something waiting for us. Sorry, I'm just enjoying the song right now. By the way, for the people in chat, so I'm playing this, as you can see, with no headphones on. Can you hear any background noise, any button presses? Oh, you're just hearing my voice for the most part. Okay, good. Okay. I'll take that. I don't know if you can see the mic in front of me, but this mic's pretty... It picks up too much. I have to put on a lot of filters to try to get it from picking up everything I do. So here's that thing that was making that ominous noise in the background. I don't even know how to say his name. Vehalitis? He's kind of a pushover. He just kind of tries to ram his head into you. That's it. Just jump kick him. You good. Not scary. Yep. And we're done. So if I was going to go a different route in the remake, you can go up there, but we're going to just kind of keep this classic Streets of Rage 2, just go all the way through. Ninjas, man. Alright. So here we got not Blanca. Totally not Blanca. That's Zamza. No, that's Zamza. You thought that was the guy from Street Fighter 2? No, that's Zamza. He's cool. Oh god, he just German suplexed me. So Zamza's not too bad to deal with. You just kind of let him slide into you. Let him kill himself. No need to get in his face. Because then he'll just German suplex you, or he'll try to wake up uppercut you like that. No need to deal with that. Ow. Also, he'll slide attack you. Like M. Bison. Or Dictator. If you know, or Vega if you're from Japan. Oh god. Alright, time for some chicken. Oh, get the chicken. Oh, I got the chicken. Oh, wait, there's a weapon down here. Use this. The kunai. Okay. I know, right? That's the safety chicken. Oh god. There you go. That's what we want. We want him to spin. We want him to either spin. Oh god. Okay, he did do the thing, but I didn't capitalize on it. We don't want him to spin or dash at us. Or sorry, slide at us. Like that. Oh! Alright, come on. Come on, do something. AI's thinking. There you go. One more hit. Okay, maybe another more hit. There you go. Go. Stage 3. So there are, how many stages are there? I think there's 8 stages, with stage 8 being pretty short. We're making pretty good progress. I'm still at 8 lives. Oh, I skipped the cutscene. No, this is the plot. We'll never know why we went to the Sega Stadium. Alright, well, we're going to go see some baseball. That's what's happening. You know what's my favorite part about the Sega Stadium? It's the signs. I think in real life, I really need to get these signs, or I need to get these on a shirt. My first favorite sign is this one right here. It's like boo. What does that even mean? In the context of baseball, what does "it's like boo" mean? I don't know. And I don't want to know. I just want to enjoy, I just want to relish "it's like boo." It's like boo. It's like boo. That's all you gotta know. God, I love that sign. But at least this one makes sense. Do baseball. That is what you do when you're at the baseball stadium. You do it. Oh god. Now you'll notice that the enemies start getting different colors. It just kind of designates how much of an asshole they're going to be. So this is an even more advanced version of that same asshole. And these are, oh, see, the Donovans are like the easy assholes. Don't have to worry about these blue guys. Also, do you see the attention to detail? You could see in the background where we just were. See that? That's called progression. Theming. Other good name. I love this game. Give me this app. Oh. There you go. I'm really grateful for that guy that's just kind of waiting real patiently. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. While I deal with Koshu. Oh no, he got up. Alright, he got tired of waiting. Oh, I wanted that Paipu. More ninjas. What a surprise. We got Musashi 1 and Musashi 2. Oh no, sorry, it's Musashi and Ninjo. He's not a ninja, he's a ninjo. Give me this baseball bat. Alright, I think I can survive a little here. Oh, nope. I'm just gonna get backhanded. Oh, okay, gonna get thrown. Alright, they're starting to not mess around anymore. It's okay. I gotta work with the cards I'm dealt with. You know, the throws are actually kind of helping me out here. You'll see in the background there's the counter. So far it's 1-3. Fortunately, I'm sad that I even gave him that one. Stop picking up pipes. Out of here. Look at that. Look at that little Jumbotron actually showing stuff. The fans, you can tell when someone really, like, when a fan project is made with love. This is probably my favorite fan project besides Sonic Mania. It's so well done. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, let me... Okay, good. There you go. I don't know if you guys know this bit of trivia about Final Fight. I'm gonna skip franchises here for a second. But on the... I believe it was I think it was also in the arcade. I don't know, someone correct me if I'm wrong. But on the American versions of that game, there was a female enemy called Poison. And for some reason, they took Poison out of, I think, the SNES release. And then they tried to make it like, and then to justify hitting a woman back in the day, I believe they made a story like she's trans. And I think Capcom has stayed with that since then. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they stayed with that plotline or not since they did it. But for some reason, Sega had no issues with that in their releases. They never made an excuse for beating up Electra, that's for sure. Oh god, Big Ben. So this is where they start introducing these guys. They're tons of fun. Main things they do is roll around, try to sumo splat you, and blow fire. That is what they do, and they do it well. Oh, and they laugh. They laugh a lot at you too. Very jolly. Alright, Big Go. Don't hate me because I'm doing this. This is a tactic. Oh, okay, and I'm glad I'm not the only one that's heard that story. Now, if I wasn't Shiva, I think if you're a weaker character and you try to back throw them, oh yeah, by the way, you didn't know baseball stadiums have on the pitcher's mound, they have a secret underground elevator. I think that's standard in almost every stadium. And you know what? I ADD'd out so hard right now that I don't even remember what I was talking about. It must have not been important. We're just gonna enjoy this sick, hip-hop beat while we try to survive this elevator ride down here. You know what? I hate that I died like that. I gotta start getting cheaper. All right, I'm getting too complacent while I'm chatting it up. I'm just gonna chill, try to play it safe, try to do this thing where I kind of stun lock them so they can't move as much. There. We're gonna try to regain ourselves here, gain some composure. Oh god. Forgot that I'm out of stars, which, by the way, if you're wondering what the heck the star system does in this game, it gives you access to special moves that you technically can do with command inputs, but if you have stars, it'll just make it your forward attack automatically, which can be pretty useful. It'll make it that, essentially. But right now, with only one star, I think it gives me this move that's very unsafe. This thing, don't want to do that. Looks cool, not good. No bueno. Okay, more ninjas. Okay, so we got 6 lives right now, and I hate to say it, I have 6 lives, and I'm about to lose probably 4 of them. I don't know why, but I think this is version 5.12, they made this upcoming boss so freaking hard to deal with. In the original versions, I did not die as much, even on Mania, but on here, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. I'm about to get bodied by I'm about to get bodied by Abadede. Look how fast he is! He's not that fast usually. He just zooms across. How do you react to that? You don't is the answer, by the way. You don't react to that. You just hope that he runs into that. Safety chicken. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that. Look, and they made his AIs like, how am I supposed to hit him? He's always this is true footsies right here. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. All right. Yep. Here we go. We playing. Oh god. Here's my life. There you go. I didn't even get a chance to try that chicken on that life. I guarantee you I'm gonna lose like at least 2 more lives dealing with this guy. Oh, goodness. Alright, I'm gonna try really hard not to lose any more lives. Jeez. Oh no. Oh no. German suplex. Still got 2 life bars to go on him too. Oh gosh. That was actually the... Oh! I was gonna say that was the best case scenario, but then I got smacked by him flexing on me. Literally flexed on me to hit me. Come on, Abadede. Come on, Abadede. Oh, is this a strat? Am I just gonna just jump kick him? Alright, you know what? This is the strat. This is the strat. Yeah, jump kicks. Okay. Jump kicks. Yeah, alright, forget footsies, never mind. I made this, oh, okay. So it turns out jump kicks are not foolproof. This is the only boss in the game that gives me this much trouble. I think they made his AI in terms of spacing just a tad bit too good. Just a little too good. Okay, 4 lives. Here we go. Oh, we did it. Chat. We're halfway through. We're more than halfway through. Got my life back. I probably get 1 star. I got a star. I'm happy with that star. I needed that star. It's my happy star. Alright, so far, so good. Ugh. You know what? I need a sip of water after that. That was stressful. Kicking the Ultimate Warrior's ass is no joke. So apparently Abadede is telling us that the ship is where we're going to go next to find more information on Mr. X. That dastardly Mr. X. Alright. So this is also a Streets of Rage remake thing. We're going to just, once again, continue with the Streets of Rage 2 mode. What you're essentially watching is me playing Streets of Rage 2. This is basically level by level exactly what it's like. In terms of scenery, not in terms of enemy placement or mechanics. This level, what do I say about the ship? The ship is pretty chill. It's not as crazy as all the other levels. It's pretty straightforward. Just, I don't think they introduced any new enemies in this part too. I don't think so. I could be wrong. We'll find. This is a nice place for me to kind of veg out. Maybe I'll tell a story here about Streets of Rage. What kind of story can I tell? I don't know. This is just very nostalgic for me. Growing up, growing up, leading up to me getting my Sega Genesis. I had an uncle that that got a Sega Genesis first, and up until I saw it, I was like, I guess a Nintendo kid, because I had a NES, and I had Super Mario 1, 2, and 3, Kirby's Adventure, a lot of the Punch Out, a lot of the typical classic NES games. And my dad, Christmas was coming around the corner, and my dad asked me, he's like, "Hey, do you want the Super Nintendo?" And my immediate reaction was, "Hell yes, of course I want a Super Nintendo." But that all changed when the Fire Nation attacked. No, that all changed when I went to go visit my uncle. I went over his house, and I saw this blue character on screen going by so fast. So fast. I asked him, "What is that?" What game is that? That is so cool. He told me it was Sonic the Hedgehog, and he passed me the controller, and I played it. And immediately, the same day that I played Sonic the Hedgehog, I told my dad, I was like, "Yo, forget the Super Nintendo. I don't want it." He's like, "What? You sure? You want this?" He's like, "Yes, this is what I want. I want a Sega Genesis because I want to play Sonic the Hedgehog." And he asked me like 4 times, like, "You sure? You sure?" And I was like, "Yes, yes." Blast processing. I'm buying into all the hype. Buy it. And my dad spoiled the hell out of me as a kid, even though we were broke. I really appreciate all those Christmases, because they really went all out for Christmas. I was so excited to open up my Sega Genesis. So many classic experiences. I think at some point on this channel I'll play through all my favorite Sega Genesis games, because I have a lot of favorites. I think my favorite shooter's on here, Gunstar Heroes. I still have your Saturn. Yes, I still have it. Still kicking. I got games on it. I got Snatcher. Oh, Snatcher. So I have an HDMI capture card coming in soon. Yes, I still have X-Men Children of the Atom. I still got that too. I have a capture card coming in soon, and a lot of my consoles are now HDMI compatible, meaning we can play a lot of classic Super Nintendo, classic Sega Genesis, NES, Dreamcast. All those games I can play on stream now with really good quality. So I'm looking forward to visiting some of the classics. And Snatcher is definitely one of those games I want to play on stream. I think that game would be so fun to play. If you've played all the Metal Gear Solid games, but you've never played Snatcher or Police Knots, chef's kiss. Those games are so good. I'm definitely looking forward to playing those. But I'm not gonna play only retro games. I'm starting off with this game specifically because I know I can play this and kind of go stream of consciousness, and just talk while my hands do the work. But next week, I think next week is the Guilty Gear Strive beta. I think I'll hop on that. I think I'm gonna finally try out what that's gonna be like. Try out all the characters, go online, see if the netcode is good while I'm streaming. I have gigabit, so I would assume it should be fine, but that should be a fun game to stream and kind of learn how to play that game with everyone else. Oh yeah, they just added that gore there for no reason. They didn't have people getting sliced in half in the original release. Oh, did you think fighting two guys was unfair? Here, let me throw 3 of them at you real quick. Just deal with that. Yep. Just figure that out. Figure that situation out. You got it. Oh yeah, thanks bro. Well, thanks for saying hi. Just smacking me in the back of the head. Freaking sucker punching me. All right. There you go. Be down the foe lives. Oh, and I'm getting suplex. Bam, Izuna drop. Oh, Shiva's feeling it right now. Oh, are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Alright, I'm good. I can recover from this. There you go. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get bopped in the next by one of these guys. These guys are real good at doing that. Real good at hitting you with them 2 quick jabs. You know what was the weirdest thing? Going back to my Sega Genesis kid story on how the origins of how I became a Sega kid. Almost everyone in the neighborhood that I grew up in was a Sega kid. I only knew one person with a Super Nintendo in my neighborhood. That was a popular household, by the way, because I did have that. But yeah, almost everyone had a Sega Genesis. That was weird. I don't know how that happened. I didn't get a Super Nintendo until very late. I think I didn't get my Super Nintendo till the N64 was out. But I did end up catching up with a lot of the classics. Oh yeah, I guess grenades is a thing they introduced here. Oh my, I didn't tech! No! Alright guys, so remember when I said that I might be able to do this on 1 credit? Take that out. Ain't happening. There you go. I'm down to 2 lives. Things are looking grim. Things are looking grim. Okay, I'll still beat the game. Alright, so we're done. We're pretty much done with the boat here. Just got to deal with a couple of these guys, and we're heading in towards the home stretch. Next level is pretty cool, because it is definitely going to be something you're not expecting. Alright. We're just gonna deal with Bongo the easiest way I could possibly think of, which is just smacking him a couple times. No. Can't avoid it. As long as I don't scroll the screen, because there's a boss pretty much a couple of I go a little bit more towards the right, he's gonna pop out. I'm gonna kill this guy before I go over there. Try to make my life a little bit easier. There we go. Alright. So here we got good old Bear. I believe his name's Bear. Oh yeah. Sorry, Red Bear. My bad. Sorry, Mr. Red Bear. Pretty straightforward guy. He's just gonna try to jab me and sit on me essentially a couple times. Every now and then he'll hit me with the Balrog. Oh, don't worry, I see that chicken and I'm going to eat it right now before I die. Oh my god. Okay, really need that chicken. Okay. Oh, thank you for reminding me about the chicken. But yeah, this I don't. If you guys can't notice, this guy is obviously based off of Boxer from Street Fighter 2. He even has like turn. He has that rush punch. He's basically a charge character. Look at that. So I think those inspirations really worked out. It makes it easy to kind of identify what these guys are gonna do. Have a good game plan. It doesn't make the game. This is what I like about Streets of Rage 2 over Final Fight in general. It definitely is more manageable than Final Fight. You can still obviously, you know, one credit clear Final Fight, but I think this game is a lot easier to grasp your head around and understand how to pull that off. Definitely not as cheap as the arcade game, because this game isn't asking for quarters. It's just asking for your time, since it's a home console game. There was no arcade port. Oh, sorry. There was no arcade original Streets of Rage. It was always a home console game made specifically for the Genesis. Alright, I got 3 lives. We got Badass Blaze showing who's the boss here. We are heading to a very different area. They didn't even give us context. Oh, actually that makes sense. Where else would you go? Hop off at the beach. Oh, I missed the beach. I'm looking forward. You know, I'm already over winter. I'm looking forward to being able to go to the beach soon. I'm looking forward to going to the beach and chilling with beach ninjas. That's something you don't see every day. Just seeing them hop around like that. Yeah, look at them. Beach ninjas. What will they think of next? This song slaps. This song is very easy to tell. Like, a lot of the songs in this game are obviously inspired by a lot of famous 90s tracks. This one is definitely based off of everybody, 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 everybody. Like that is definitely the sample that they got this song from. But I ain't mad at them. Sounds good. Wow. Just sandwiched myself there between a Hayabusa and a Guden. Ooh, hitting the bridge of the song. Love it. Alright, so apparently we're at... Oh, God. So this is where they start introducing kickboxers. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna lose a life here. Yeah, the kickboxers are a pain in the ass. They can block. They can, well, kick. And they're... Yep. And they can kind of like tiger knee you there a little bit. Really just adding in the Sagats right there. Mr. Bob Saget's. Alright. I'm getting way too careless. Alright. So I'm down to 1 life. I'm gonna have to get it together here. If I can hold on to this 1 life till at least if I can hold on to this life to the end of the level, I should still be pretty good to go. Thank you. I need the good vibes here, especially as I head into the jungle. Huh. That chicken would have been real nice a couple seconds ago. Oh well. I'm gonna be mad if, you know, I actually want to get hit now, because I'm gonna be mad if, there you go, if I get through this section without getting bopped once. Alright, so now that I'm over here, tactics for not getting hit that I should be doing, but yeah, I'm not super focused right now. There are a lot of moves in Streets of Rage 2 that give you invincibility. One of them is these special moves. Another thing is when you're in throw animations. So when you're back throwing or when you're transitioning on throws by doing this jump attack, you're fully invincible. They can't do anything to you. So a good strat is, if you're surrounded by people, just try to walk up to somebody and back throw. Because A, it'll more than likely run into somebody else, and then B, if they try to hit you, you will be invincible. They can't do anything to you as long as you're in those states. Other than that, in Streets of Rage 3, they added this up and down motion, and I don't use it a lot just because I'm not used to having it. And oh, by the way, in the remake, they added an Uzi for some reason. I ain't mad at that either. People about to get shot. But yeah, that's pretty much the way you minimize getting smacked. When you're out of bullets, you just throw the gun. Oh god. Oh god. Good combo, guys. Good combo. So thanks. And regularly, only in Mania, the enemies are this fast. They're not usually super quick if you're just doing a casual run through on normal or even hard. Oh, I kind of screwed up. I shouldn't have walked forward and scrolled the screen. Oh well. Oh well. Ormond, I need you to die. Thank you. And now Golba, I'm gonna try to keep you sunlocked. Yeah, there we go. This is the high level strats. Keep them right there. There you go. Now I gotta be careful in this section, not because I can die, but if I don't want to scroll it up, because that would take us away from the Streets of Rage 2 path, and we just kind of want to stick this on Streets of Rage 2. Also, it'd be great if I don't die to getting run over. Ooh, okay. No. I was trying to back throw there. Didn't get a chance to do so. Oof. Brutal. Gotta deal with both of them at the corners here. And the nice thing about this... Oh gosh. Wow, that killed me. I wasn't expecting that to kill me. I wouldn't have jumped in so willy-nilly there. But what I was going to say is this down attack here is pretty nice because it doesn't knock them down on the floor. It actually keeps them stunned in place so you can follow up with the combo. And it would have worked real great there if I didn't get whipped in the face. Okay. I'm at 78,000. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die, not here, but in the next section. So that is gonna end my. Wow, they really just gonna throw 3 at me, huh? Okay. I don't remember them throwing 3 at you here. You know what? Screw that. I'm probably gonna die here. I'm gonna try to stay near the chicken. Yep. Gonna get next to that chicken. You know, when in doubt, just throw jet people at the player. That'll do it. That'll really soften the ego there. Okay. I think that's cool them down. If I can get this guy. And oh man, I forgot. So this version of the not Blanca boss has dive kick. Fun. Ugh. And I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm alive. Souther. If I got any Fist of the North Star people here, I hope you get that reference. I'm gonna try to focus a little bit here, just so I can maybe pass this without dying. I can maybe... Nope, never mind. Oh, wait, no, I'm alive, Okay, alright. Come on. I can do this. Sliver of health. I can maybe pull this. So focused. Alright. Well, there's my first credit. It's okay, I got 2 continues to deal with. We'll make it through this. At the very least, we will beat Mania. That is the most important thing. But now that I've died, I can kind of relax a little bit. And I can get out of hardcore gamer pose for a second and chill out while I finish off Souther. One more hit, and that'll do it. So I don't know if you noticed, but that ominous looking building in the background is our destination. That's what we're trying to get to. And with stage 6 clear, we got 2 stages left. We're getting down to the... Getting very close to the end now. Man. So... I personally actually really like every release of Streets of Rage that's ever come out. I like Streets of Rage 1, I like Streets of Rage 2, I like Streets of Rage 3, and I really like Streets of Rage 4. But that doesn't really apply to everyone in the fan base. A lot of people really don't like Streets of Rage 3. And I can understand why. Streets of Rage 3 had some serious issues, especially on the US release. For some reason, during that time period, specifically like around, I think that was like 96 or something, Sega of America was notorious for editing US releases of Sega Genesis games. And one of the main things they always did is they made the games a lot harder. And I'm not sure why. It might be to artificially extend the gameplay, but basically the hard version, the hard mode in Streets of Rage 3 in Japan was the normal mode in the US. So already they're making it harder for casual players to be able to beat the game. And second thing that that really divides the fan base is the soundtrack for Streets of Rage 3. If you'll notice, this soundtrack for this is very 90s house based and is very consistent throughout the whole game for the most part. Streets of Rage, I think Yuzo Koshiro has gone on record that he produced a lot of the music for this series based on what he was into at the time. So when Streets of Rage 3 released, techno was starting to get pretty big. And with techno getting pretty big, it led into Yuzo Koshiro making a lot of techno-inspired music for that game. I personally, when I was a kid, I actually was in the same boat as everyone else where they hated it. They hated the soundtrack for Streets of Rage 3. And now that I got older and I've really gotten the chance to break down and listen to to that soundtrack, I've actually really grown to appreciate the Streets of Rage 3 soundtrack. There are some really great songs that have aged very well in Streets of Rage 3 that are still really good. I'm not going to say that every song is a banger or is perfect, but most of the soundtrack for that game is very well done. And believe it or not, Yuzo Koshiro himself has gone on record saying that his favorite soundtrack out of the three is Streets of Rage 3. It's not Streets of Rage 2. It's usually pretty surprising for a lot of people to hear that, but that's just how it is. That's, you know, you can't hate the guy. That's just, he probably felt most inspired by his work on that. So if you haven't noticed, we're at some kind of factory, a robot factory, which, why? Mr. X is so freaking corrupt and rich that this man is building cyborgs and androids back there. It's impressive, to say the least. But this will lead... Oh, he's hella loaded. I mean, look at his cronies. They're just dropping cash as soon as they die. But this is kind of leading into the direction the Streets of Rage 3 will eventually go in, and I don't want to spoil what happens in there because maybe I'll do a Streets of Rage 3 run through at some point. But yeah, robots, man, future. And the only thing more future than robots are nanomachines. Oh, these guys. I don't know why they added these little explodey guys. All right, this is one of my favorite songs in the whole game, Expander. The original release of this song is amazing. The panning that they did on the Sega Genesis is so cool. If you ever get the chance to listen to the original version of Expander, listen to it with headphones. They did some really cool panning things with the Sega Genesis audio chip in this song. I love this song. So the reason there's such a hype song going on right now for this section is because we are at the elevator section. Every good beat 'em up has an elevator section where they just throw everything they possibly can at you, and you just have to try to tough it out. So good luck me. This is not an easy section, but music keeps me hyped. I'll be fine as long as I got this backing track. Okay, here we go. Like I said, if they want to make it harder, you just throw flying enemies at you. Oh geez. I love how the beginning of this playthrough is me telling stories and giving background on Streets of Rage, and this is slowly devolving to me just saying, "Oh Jesus, oh God, oh Lord." Ooh. Grunts, struggling. All right, we got rid of all three of them. So I'm definitely gonna die in the next wave of enemies. But if I didn't, there it is. If I didn't, they do give you some free life back, I think right after this section. Go. Oh, all the ninjas, all the martial artists. Just throw them over there. He can take it. Oh nope, that was a mistake. I don't know why I threw the sword. That's okay. It disappeared. They came. Oh, you just had to throw ninja stars at me right there, didn't you? No, no jump kicks for you. Oh. There you go. Okay, so there's my life back a little bit. I ain't done. They haven't thrown everything at me yet. Ugh. Damn it, hail. Look at this. Ugh. Look at this. Look at all this stuff they throw at you. Okay. When you get to the elevator section in any beat 'em up game, you know you're getting to the end of the game. That's just how you know. That's how you know you're getting there. Oh, grenades. Fun. Yeah, just throw that at me too. That's cool. I can handle that. Oh, more grenades? Read my mind. Exactly what I asked for. Oh, even more grenades. Luckily, I think the enemies will run into them too, so this does actually kind of help me out. Thank you. Thank you, grenades. Doing God's work. And yes, God's work is blowing people up. Ugh. Yeah, there you go. If I can just kill this one last kickboxer, I'll get a little bit more life back. Come on, Raptor. Give me this. Let me have this. I don't ask for nothing. Just let me have this one. Let me have it, Raptor. Thank you. Oh, they don't give him health back? Never mind. JK, I'm about to die. Oh, God. There it is. Oh, one jab. Okay. Okay, no, that's a problem. I don't need you with knives. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay, I need to get rid of this guy first, because he's just... I need to get rid of Soya. Tom Soya. Ugh. Oof, that belly flop did so much damage. It hurts. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. No, Soya. Man, Soya's the final boss? Boss fight Reno? You just, what are you doing? You just stab in air? I mean, it worked. It's a good tactic. There you go. There you go. Come on, run into it. Oh no, I didn't want you to do that. Okay. Wow. There you go. Come on. Oh, okay, so that doesn't work on Soya as well. Just going like this. Titan is down. Okay, so we're still at the factory. Don't forget, just because we went on a huge elevator and fought like 1,000,000 people, doesn't mean that there aren't more robots to fight. At least we have a very scenic route of the robot. Now there's a lot of shit going on screen right now, but one of my favorite video game sound effects is actually in this fight. If one of these things hit me with the little mace and like it does a little boom, pay attention to that sound because that sound is amazing. Now I'm gonna try to not get hit by that, but if I get hit by it, be on the lookout for it. Yep, just gotta dodge lasers, you know. Oh, there it is. I mean, if you're gonna build combat robots, not giving them hands and exclusively giving them mace arms, that's a bold choice. I think I respect that choice, but a bold choice nonetheless. All they can do is hop, shoot lasers, and swing maces. They are literal death machines. Oh my god, I got double lasered? Oh no. So there's a pretty well-known streamer. I think he goes by Dino Please. He's also a very very big Streets of Rage fan, and he did something that I want to try out soon. He basically played Streets of Rage 1, Streets of Rage 2, and Streets of Rage 3 at the same exact time. And the way he did it, I think there's a plugin for an emulator where you can set it so that every time you kill an enemy, it switches the game. That playthrough was ridiculous, and it made me really want to try it. So I think I'm gonna try that at some point to set that up and see if I can beat Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3 at the same exact time. The game will switch every time an enemy dies. It was crazy to look at. It looked fun though. I think I can do it. I think I can pull that off too. Alright, here we go. We did it. Last level. Final boss time. Coming. Mr. X is basically dead. I mean, I'm right there. I'm excited. But. Okay, but what? Oh my. I mean, I guess you're not wrong. They didn't break any walls. You right. You right. I'll give you that. Why do robots always gotta have self-destruct systems? Like Detroit. You get them too stressed, they'll blow up, man. That's just what they do. Robots blow up. Alright. Streets of Rage Super Mix. All versions of Streets of Rage 1 through 3 have this theme song. And it's always really good. Enjoy it. Enjoy it as we finish up this playthrough. I'm just gonna let it rock for a little bit. Alright. Yes, also true. He didn't lift any helicopters. He's not a true Mr. X. I'll give you that. By the way, I actually have not played through Resident Evil 3 Remake yet. So maybe that's something I can stream too. It might be a future stream thing there. I'm gonna go into that game with eyes unclouded by hate. I know I've heard it's short and it technically is not as good as Resident Evil 2, but I'm gonna go into it just with an open mind, see how I like it, see how I feel about it. Oh, the village, Resident Evil Village looks so good, and it makes me laugh that that the vampire boss ladies has just stolen the show. Chris is potentially a werewolf. Potentially, he's out there shooting baby mamas, and everyone wants to get stepped on by the big vampire lady. And I don't blame him. I really don't. That game, I think that game is going to be something special. It's a shame that it's not going to be in VR because Resident Evil 7 is one of my favorite VR experiences of all time. But I still think Resident Evil 8 is going to be very, 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 very good. Hopefully. I hope it's going to be very good. I don't want to be disappointed like Devil May Cry 2. Yeah, just kick that glass down. Oh, you thought you were done with elevator sections? You're funny. You're cute. This is Streets of Rage 2. So the 2 stands for 2 elevator sections. Tired of getting jump kicked. You know what? I'm gonna jump kick you guys. No, but I am really excited for Resident Evil Village. Looking forward to it. Oh shit. I think one of the most memorable things about this boss is when you first see him in that first level and he just rips off his clothes and says, "Come on." Everybody remember that. Everybody knows this shit's real when someone just rips off their shirt. That's gonna be a real fight. It's been nice knowing you, bar guy. Alright, one down. This is pretty much a boss rush at this point. So each floor is going to introduce me to more of these assholes, and then another boss. That's just what you did in the 90s. You just do, in the 90s, you just have to do boss rushes. If it's a Capcom game, you're doing boss rushes. That's just how it is. How it's always going to be. Oh god. Yeah, such chill, awesome music for the last boss. Love it. Oh. Man, did you see that? This man went dive kick into dragon punch. Cheap. Hella cheap. Friggin' nail. There you go. That's what I want him to do. Ah, come on. Come on. Go. There you go. Hopefully he'll just go into a loop doing this. Man. Oh, I'm messing my stuff up. Okay. Set it up again. He's trying to back throw me. Nope. Alright. Do something. There you go. Spin? No. Okay, that's even better. Oh! Dragon punch! Damn dead. 2 lives. We're actually... There's almost... I would basically have to drop the controller at this point to not beat the game, so we're good to go. We're definitely beating the game. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a 1 credit clear, but the game is basically done. Just got to deal with Nail. Come on, Nail. The floor already. There you go. Alright, so now that we've killed Not Blanca, what's next? If you guessed the Ultimate Warrior, you were correct. Gotta deal with this fool now. Luckily, we have walls in this section, so we can kind of keep him cornered now, which is a good thing. That doesn't stop him from comboing the shit out of me there, but it'd be what it be. Really? Tiger Knee beats that? I'm learning a lot of new shit on this playthrough. Okay. Wow, I literally hit him once and then he went into that. You usually have to at least hit him like 2 or 3 times. Thank goodness this is an elevator. Trust me, having walls is so much better for this fight. Alright. So if you haven't guessed, that man smoking the stogie is Mr. X. What a classic baller ass pose. Anyone does that. If you play Resident Evil 4, you know what I'm talking about. If you've seen Jin Kazama in any of his cutscenes. Oh, by the way, we're about to fight the mirror match. Let's do it. Shiva is a bitch and a half to fight, by the way. This is not an easy fight. This is probably the 2nd hardest boss fight in the game. Basically, anything you think you can do against them, you're wrong. You wrong. His theme is awesome though. Shiva's boss fight theme is amazing. Oh, the chill dude is Mr. X, yo. That's who we're here for. We're here for Mr. X and his 2 trophy heads, his 2 deer trophy heads. Very symmetrical. Can't just have 1. You gotta have 2, you know? Yeah, that's right. I can jump kick too. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Jumping isn't always the answer, dog. Oh god. That's what I get for talking shit. Oh, we're at even health now. Oh, I did not want a final flash there. Oof. Nope. Man, look at that anti-air. See, sometimes, if there's one thing I learned early on in playing fighting games, is jumping is not always your friend. Because when you jump, you're giving your ability to be able to move and react to things away. You are stuck jumping forward. You learn one thing from this stream in fighting games is don't jump too much. Write that down. Alright, so Mr. X, here we are. Final boss time. And of course you thought you didn't think he was gonna fight fair, right? No, of course he's gonna bust out his Tommy gun. This man is straight up home aloneing us right now. I ain't trying to go down like those other filthy animals though. Alright. Look at that laugh. What an evil bastard. Come here. Come here. Get thrown. Heavy dude. There you go. Now they didn't put it in this game, but in Streets of Rage 1, they added something that was pretty much lifted from Double Dragon, where if you got to Mr. X, you had the option to join him. And if you're playing co-op and one of you says yes and the other one says no, guess what happens? You gotta fight that other person to the death. Very satisfying. And I think because of that, they added like a versus mode to Streets of Rage 2. Not exactly Street Fighter, but still fun. Oh, we're getting to it. He's at the yellow health. Come on. Ooh. One more combo and he dead. Dead. He did it. Bullets flying everywhere. Streets of Rage 2 has been beaten. Look at that pose. B-boy stance. Yeah, guys. That is Streets of Rage 2. Probably my favorite beat 'em up of all time. Look at that score go up. I like to see that. That doesn't mean that that's my only favorite beat 'em up though. I've played. You know, I'll say it. I'm a bit of a beat 'em up connoisseur. I've played a lot of crappy ones. I've played a lot of good ones. I think I know what makes a good beat 'em up. So from time to time, I will definitely hop on stream, kind of go through some of my other favorites. I'll play some pretty shitty ones, but I'll kind of just go through. Maybe I'll just kind of have a day during the week or the month that I will dedicate to one beat 'em up at a time. But big thank you to everyone watching the stream. I really appreciate anyone that followed me today. Oh, let me give a shout out to Zor5. Thank you for following me. Matsuda Don, thank you for following, man. And I know this was a while ago, but thank you Seagull Marin for following. Really appreciate that. And thank you for kicking it with me while I hit the streets and just beat on everybody. It was a really good time. I always have a good time playing this game. If I ever have a bad day, just tell me to play this game. Okay, so rest in peace BGM 1401, Paul Clark. Guy's a legend in the OC remix community, and he did a lot of the tracks for this game. Unfortunately, he is the one that passed away late last year, I believe. So rest in peace. Love your music. Still going to be jamming to it all this time. Big thanks to Sega and Ancient Games. And there it is. Thank you, Motohiro Kawashima, the unsung hero of the other producer for the Streets of Rage series. It's not just Yuzo Koshiro. That man also did a lot of the best tracks in the game, Expander being one of them. So, yeah. Alright guys, this was super fun. The Streets of Rage, let's look at the final score count and we'll wrap it up. Thank you. I did okay. I wish I didn't die so much, but look, we can cherish these memories of me smacking the crap out of all these guys. Look at them. You're gonna see them. Oh, you're gonna see pretty much all of them getting hit with one of these. You get hit with one of these, you're gonna go down. Look at that. Look at them fond memories of me just smacking them with the same attack. Can't tell me I don't have good variety. I like that they added those Streets of Rage thingies there. So yeah. Oh look, I guess I'm in my own top 10, so that's something. Take it. Okay. Well guys, this was great. As for stream schedule and next time I'll be on, more than likely I will probably return to play the Guilty Gear Strive beta. I know they're going to have training mode and they're going to have net online play, and I think almost every character is going to be unlocked. So we're going to pretty much, I don't know, I'll probably do like 3 or 4 characters each stream just to kind of get an idea of how each one of them plays. And then we'll go online and see how the netcode holds up. But until then, guys, it was super fun. Once again, thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.